Hello everyone and welcome back to Newsflash, where I'll be bringing you the juiciest morsels of goodness from League of Legends here in Europe. It's been a bit of a crazy week in the LEC, so let's get you straight up to speed. After the collapse of the original Misfits lineup, the organisation has said goodbye to two of its superstar signings, Gorilla and SOAS, who have both returned home. Although it's saddening to see two legends leave the LEC, I'm pretty sure they'll be returning before long. Yet Misfits' changes seem to be working out once again, as their new blood was impressive in an outstanding win against Fnatic of all teams. Leader made the most of his one-man ninja buff as he flipped around the map and picked up an amazing 7 solo kills, equaling the LEC record. It's a worrying time for Fnatic, who needed to respond against Origin to avoid a disastrous 0-2 week. The game was on a knife's edge, but it was Reckless who stood up and was counted for Fnatic as he stole away Baron with a Karma Q. Don't worry, Origin, I know what it's like to have something precious stolen away from you. Still, Patrick did his best to keep Origin in the game, but Bwipo's Rengar was as scary as this picture suggests. While Misfits had been well prepared for Fnatic, they weren't ready to rumble against XL. Fortunately for the British boys, Expector's a lot better at playing League of Legends than he is at putting on his helmet, as some well-placed equalizers handed their team the first ever 2-0 week in LEC history, and the unofficial World Championship belt. It may be too little too late, but XL are joining the playoff race, and they may just have the drive to get there. The UK underdogs have now been joined in last place by SK Gaming, who were beaten by a not-so-little girl. Caps brought out the Tristana mid, but even crazier than that, Wonder gave us Annie's first ever professional win in top lane, as SK were unable to avoid the Flash Bear splat. Seriously, what are you meant to do against G2? At the end of week 6, G2 continue to extend their lead at the top of the standings, locking in their playoff spot. Splice and Fnatic are hot on their heels, trying to get that all-important second place. Rogue, SK and Origin, though, are falling down the standings and will need to turn things around if they want to make it into playoffs. Now, last week, the LEC teamed up with Prideletics to celebrate Christopher Street Day here in Berlin. We are all very proud to stand up with our colleagues against homophobia, both in the esports scene and around the world. That's it from me for now, but make sure you catch the LEC this weekend, because not only do we have Fnatic facing up against G2, we also have a bit of a Korean delicacy, as Papa Smithy will be joining the team for the entire weekend. 5:30 PM CEST on Friday. Make sure you're there.